Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Narito po muli si Maestro Sani para sa isa na namang aralin sa Technology and Livelihood Education 6, First Quarter Module 4, Information and Communication Technology. Pero bago natin ipagpatuloy ang ating aralin, huwag pong kalimutang mag-share, mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aking YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po. At the end of this module, the learner will be able to communicate using audio and video conferencing. But before we will continue our lesson, let us first do this activity. Write the correct answer on the circle before each number. First, the major device used by online user to communicate with another online user. Number 2, computer, browser, video conference softwares, speakers, microphones, and etc. Number 3, methods of communication between two persons with their personal computers or any device that are connected online via the internet. Number 4, an effective internet connection. And number 5, example of audio-video software that can be found. Okay, let us see if your answers are correct. So the answer for number 1 is internet. Number 2, requirements for audio-video conferencing. Number 3, video conferencing. Number 4, Wi-Fi or internet connections. And number 5, Google Hangouts, Skype, Fuse Meeting, or Zoom. Okay, let us understand the meaning of each word. Audio means sound waves that can be heard by the human ears. Number 2, video. Moving visual images, usually recorded digitally or by a video team. Number 3, conference. A meeting to discuss a topic. Number 4, internet browser. A device or program used to locate different websites. Number 5, internet. The connection of computer to access different websites. And number 6, tools. They are software accessed via internet and use a particular online program. What's in? Communication is one of the fields of entrepreneurship that has been improved by the computer technology. How buyers and sellers and even ordinary people exchange words with each other is important in establishing connection and maintaining business relationship. In entrepreneurship, communicating with people is the most crucial skill that is important in selling a product. A salesperson has to know the product and find creative ways to communicate. Online tools such as audio-video conferencing and e-groups are some of the tools that can help entrepreneurs reach out to people. This lesson will provide basic information in using different audio-video conferencing tools on the internet that can be used to communicate to other people. This lesson will also introduce the basic functions of the communication tools, the present ways in sending and receiving text, audio, and digital information to online. What is video conferencing? Audio-video conferencing is a method of communication between two or more persons with personal computers who are all connected online through the internet. Video conferencing, also called as teleconferencing or web conferencing, is an online meeting wherein two or more people can see, hear, talk to each other using computer networks to send audio and video data real time. Some examples of video conferencing applications that allow direct video and voice communication via internet are Skype, Google, Hangouts, Fuse Meeting, Google Meet, and FaceTime. If you want to watch video about introduction of audio-video conferencing, visit this link. So these are the links. If you want to watch the videos about the introduction of audio-video conferencing. Congratulations! You are now knowledgeable with the meaning of audio-video conferencing. It's now time to apply your knowledge. Are you ready? Oh, I hope so. So before we will continue our lesson, let us first do this activity. We have to write down the details on each box based on your readings. Audio-video conferencing. So what does it mean? Okay, so let us see if your answers are correct. Okay, so audio-video conferencing. First, a method of communication between two persons with their personal computers or any device that are connected online via the internet using Skype, Google+, Hangouts, Fuse Meeting, Google Meet, and FaceTime are some of the video conferencing software. Another is video conferencing is also called as teleconferencing or web conferencing. And we use laptop, personal computers, smartphones, speakers, microphone, web camera, software, and internet are the requirements for video conferencing. So those are the things that are related to audio-video conferencing. Okay, so let us proceed to lesson 2. Requirements for audio-video conferencing. Here are the requirements for using the video conferencing. First, displays. Laptops, desktop monitor, smartphone, tablet platforms, personal computers. Computer technology is important in using audio-video conferencing tool or any type of communication tool. One has to be prepared with a few devices in order for two or more people to communicate in the internet. One important device is the laptop, tablet, or personal computer or PC. The personal computer is the most important technology in operating any software and connecting to the internet. This device helps connect one person's computer to another person's computer through the use of the different audio-video conferencing tools found in the internet. Next, internet connection or Wi-Fi or Ethernet. The second important factor in using an audio-video conferencing tool is the internet access. Without access to the World Wide Web, a personal computer would be useless in communicating online. Only a fast internet access can support a successful and productive online audio-video conversation between two people. Broadband is a type of internet connection that is widely used today because it is fastest and most popular method to connect online. This type of internet connection uses cable or telephone lines or radio signals to connect to the personal computer. Number 3, microphone. Another one is microphone to enable person to record audio as well as speak to the other person without using text messages. Number 4, web camera, a high-resolution webcam. A web camera or webcam is required to enable video recording and to be able to see the other person whom one is communicating with or through the screen or monitor of the personal computer. Excuse me. Number 5, video conferencing software. Excuse me. Google Hangouts, Skype, Fuse Meeting, Zoom video conferencing software enables online communication for audio meetings, video meetings, and seminars with built-in features such as chat, screen sharing, and recording. These applications are implemented to enable long-distance or international communication, enhance collaboration, and reduce travel costs. Number 6 is speakers. Built-in speakers, headset, headphones, other important attachments are audio-video devices that must be connected to the personal computer, such as a speaker or headset, to enable the person to hear the other person online. So we must use the speaker, webcam in order for us to communicate effectively to other personalities. Okay, so these are the pictures of the requirement for audio-video conferencing. So for displays, we have here the smartphone, your laptop, or your personal computer. Another, we have internet connections. So we have Wi-Fi, plug it on broadband, and packet Wi-Fi. Another, microphone, built-in microphones and microphone with headset. Another, we have the web camera, built-in camera or webcam. So laptops have built-in camera. Next, video conferencing software, we have Google Hangouts, Skype, and FaceTime. And we have speakers, headset, Bluetooth headphones, and wired tip earphones. Okay, congratulations! You are now knowledgeable with the technology requirement used commonly in audio and video conferencing. It is now time to apply your knowledge, or are you ready? Okay, nice to hear that one from you. Okay, so we have here the skill check. Identify the picture and give the functions of each technology requirement for video conferencing. So number 1, what do you call that one? Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So we have 6 requirements for the audio-video conference. Okay, so let us check if your answers are correct. So number 1 is headset. It is used to enable the person to hear the other person online. So we need a headset. Then next, number 2, video conferencing software. Implemented to enable long distance or international communication, enhance collaboration, and reduce travel costs. Number 3, web camera. To enable video conferencing and to be able to see the other person whom one is communicating with through the screen or monitor or personal computer. Next, internet. It is one of the most important tools in communication. And laptop device in order for 2 or more people to communicate on the internet. And number 6, microphone to enable person to record audio as well as speak to the other person without or using text messages. Okay, let us move to lesson 3. Video conferencing is widely used in different fields, from homes, schools, to business establishment. At home, it helps families and friends to stay connected to loved ones from different places in and out of the country. In school, it may be able students to see each other, share documents, and discuss lecture even if they are in different cities or even countries. It may also allow virtual field trips. In business, video conferencing is efficient to use not only during meetings but also when dealing with customers. Product demonstration, for instance, may be executed more effectively through video conferencing rather than explaining it verbally. So in our trying hard time, this video conferencing is widely used because we cannot go out anywhere because of the pandemic. So we are using this video conferencing in order of some businessmen or businesswomen to sell their products. Okay, now the following are the benefits of using video conferencing. So these are the benefits we can derive from using the video conferencing. First, it reduces travel time and expenses since it allows people to communicate to several places in the instant without having to leave the office. So in order for us to minimize the contacts between people to people or person to person, we need to use the teleconferencing, the video teleconferencing. Another, it allows people from different fields and places to easily collaborate and share ideas with each other. So even we do not see each other, we can still collaborate by the use of what? Again, video conferencing. So it is very important. It gives us more benefits. Another, it enables showing demonstration or procedures to large audience that may come from several places from all over the world. It is also used in broadcasting news. It is even used by the broadcasters or reporters. They are working at home. Another activity. For this activity, we will use the Google Hangouts Meet as our video conference software. Google Hangout Meets is an easy but powerful tool for video conferencing. Likewise, a great tool for school for remote instruction. Again, By using Meet, we can connect with other people, especially your classmates, wherever they are using your available display device. It can be a PC, smartphone, Mac, Chromebook, or tablet. And of course, get ready for your internet connections. So let's practice on how to use the Google Hangouts. Okay, so but then it is Google Hangouts is used by online students and pupils. So ginagamit po nila ito yung mga online learners and online teachers. They are using Google Meet Hangouts. Okay, so how can we create a Google Hangout? First, sign in to Google. Siyempre, you will need a Google account such as the one you use for Gmail. Google is a social networking site that is designed for Google account holders. So here, we have johndelacruz@gmail.com. So that is the Google account. So you have to sign into Google to make your Gmail. So that is the first step. Second step, find the Hangout frame. The Hangouts are located at the left-hand side of the Google page. Here you will see a list of recent Hangouts as well as recent email accounts. So just click. Then next, create a new Hangout. Click the plus new Hangouts field at the top of the Hangout list. The list will change to a list to your contacts and Google circles. Check the box next to any people that you want to add to the Hangout. Then, regardless of what platform you are using, clicking or tapping on a contact or existing Hangout will open a chat box. If the other person is not online, they will receive messages the next time they open the Hangout client. You can also search for people and circles by typing the name, email address, or phone number you are searching into the field at the top of the list. Then step 4, choose your Hangout format. You are given the option to start either a video or a text Hangout. You can turn a text chat into a video chat at any time. So you can always start a video Hangout anytime you want, especially if you are connected to the internet. Awesome! You have now created Google Hangouts on your device. Let us now explore more methods using Google Hangouts. Ready? Enjoy learning! So chatting in the Google Hangouts. Step 1, add emoji to your conversation. So you can add emoji if you click the tap the smiley face. On the left side of the chat field, you will open a list of emoticons and emoji that you can use. They are separated into categories which you can navigate by selecting the icons on the top of the emotion or emoticon screen. So you can always use emoticons. Next, step 2, share pictures. You can also add images to your Hangout by clicking the camera icon on the right side of your chat field. This will open the select image window on a computer or an option menu on mobile devices. You can use your webcam or phone's camera to take photos and share them, or you can add photos, other sources such as your computer or phone's memory. Then step 3, adjust your chat settings. If you are using a computer, click the gear icon in the chat window to choose your archive settings. You can also block the person you are chatting with. If using a mobile device, press the menu button and select your options in the menu that appears. Step 4, turn the chat into a video chat. Click the video camera button on the top of the chat box. The other person will receive a notification that you are attempting to start a video chat or video call. You can video call or video chat on both the computer and the mobile devices. Video chats do not require that both users have a camera. You can video chat with a camera on one end and a microphone on the other, and just camera and text. Okay, that's how's your work? Having trouble? Let someone in your home to guide you in doing this activity. Let us have more fun learning. Enjoy. Accessing Hangouts on the go. Okay, so let us do accessing the Hangouts. So first, download the app. So you should download the apps on the Play Store. Open the Google Play Store on your Android device or App Store on your iOS device, and search for Hangouts. The app is free to download. Many Android devices come with Hangouts pre-installed. It replaces the old Talk application. Next, run the app. When the app loads for the first time, we'll ask to log in with your Google account. Android users can choose the account associated with their device. iOS users will need to enter their Google username and password. When the app opens, you will see a list of recent Hangouts. Then swipe to the left to create a new Hangout. Add contacts from the list or search for people by name and phone number. Okay, so congratulations! You are now knowledgeable in communicating using audio-video conferencing in safe and responsible manner. Remember, video conferencing, also called as teleconferencing or web conferencing, is an online meeting wherein two or more people can see, hear, and talk to each other using networks or send audio and video data in real time. Okay, so what you can do? So you have to demonstrate online collaborations and communication on video conferencing. Invite at least 5 or 8 classmates in your Google Hangout Meets. Have a discussion regarding our current health crisis issues, the Corona-19 virus. Please consider the do's and don'ts when conducting video conferencing and join learning. Okay, we have here another activity. Choose one graphic organizer or write your conclusion about the lesson. Be ready with an output presentation to be presented on our scheduled online meeting using Google Hangout Meets. So you will use the KWL chart. Okay, for our references, we have here Technology and Livelihood Education 6 or ICT 6 Alternative Delivery Mode Quarter 1 Module for First Edition by the Department of education. So with this, thank you very much. Magandang buhay! Here I am once again, Maestro Sani, signing in. Our lesson is all about Information and Communication Technology 6, Module 5, Quarter 1. But before we will go on, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. The content of this video lesson are based from Technology and Livelihood Education 6, Alternative Delivery Mode Quarter 1, Module 5, First Edition 2020. The maker of this video does not represent nor claim ownership over them. This is only intended for teachers and learners to do the learning task easily in an online platform. Okay, Lesson 1. Advantages and disadvantages of online survey. At the end of the lesson, the learner will be able to identify the advantages and disadvantages of online survey. So before we will go on our lesson, let us first answer the pre-test. So sasagutan muna natin po ito. Number 1, an online survey is the easiest way to distribute and collect information. Number 2, this is also the fastest way to create customized surveys on different target areas. Number 3, surveys uncover marketplace potentials too. Number 4, surveys also does not help determine weak spots in customer service. Number 5, social weather stations distribute questionnaire to different types of people. Number 6, written questionnaires are the most affordable way to gather data or informations. Number 7, survey cannot allow easy analysis of results. Number 8, one of the biggest advantages of online survey is being able to ask as many questions as you like. The number 9, traditional survey is much cheaper than online survey. And number 10, technical problems always occur during online survey. Totoo kaya yun? If your answers are correct, for number 1 true, number 2 true, number 3 true, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 false, 8 true, 9 false, and 10 true. Advantages and disadvantages of using online tools to gather data. So what is online survey? So ano ang online survey? It is an innovative, easier, and faster way to deliver surveys, collect results, and analyze results using online system. It is a tool used to define questions and possible answers using the internet. The link of these survey questions are then sent to the participants who will answer the survey online. Then this tool is utilized to determine any of the following: feedback for products and services, market research, customer feedback, and employee satisfaction. So yun yung mga nakukuha natin kalimitan na survey na nakikita natin pagbukas ng gadgets. Advantages of using online tools to gather data. Collecting data is faster. Distribution is quick, and response time. Siyempre, paggamit ng online tools, mas mabilis. Isang click lang, na-send ka agad. Then more accurate, cuts down errors, cheaper, saves money and time. Siyempre, mas mabilis. Mas nakakasave tayo kasi mas mabilis. Isang click lang, napadala agad. Hindi kagaya pag ikaw magdadala ng mga questionnaire sa isang lugar, kailangan mo pang magmamasahe at nakakaubos ng oras. Then, easier to analyze. Results are available immediately for analysis. Data can be presented in graphs or tables. Then, easier to use. Design and layout can be customized to your own style. So, pwede mong gawin kung anong gusto mong style. The next disadvantages of online survey tools. Inability to reach other sample. Respondents must have internet. So, ito naman yung disadvantage. Kapag walang internet yung respondent natin, hindi siya pwedeng mag-participate sa survey. Then, survey fraud. Some participate on some survey or for the sake of getting incentive, and there is no way to checking whether the survey is completed by the right response or respondent. Then, absence of interviewer. Respondent has nobody to ask for explanation. So, pagka nakita mo lang kasi yung survey form, sagot ka lang ng sagot, hindi mo matatanong kung ano ba ibig sabihin ng mga nandoon sa survey questionnaire. Okay, different types of online survey. We have SurveyMonkey. This is the most popular online survey tool and is very easy to use. Its free version includes 10 questions, 100 respondents, 15 question types, and choice of light theme. Next, Survey Gizmo is a greater free survey platform even with its free version. Here are the free version features. It's unlimited survey questions, free templates, and basic reporting. Then we have the Google Form. It is an online survey tool that provides a fast way to get information for meetings and conferences, yung ginagamit kalimitan sa mga meeting. Google Forms feature unlimited survey and respondents. It allows answer and data to be automatically collected in Google spreadsheets. Images and videos can also be added. The survey may be embedded into emails or websites. Then quick surveys allows you to create online surveys, quizzes, and polls for free and unlimited. It requires signing up. Ayan. So, yun yung apat. SurveyMonkey, Survey Gizmo, Google Form, and Quick Survey. Okay, so let us check if you understand the lesson. Draw thumbs up if the statement is advantage and thumbs down if it is disadvantage. Convenience for respondents. Can be easily styled and lay out questionnaire. No interviewer. It is harder to draw probability samples based on email addresses or website visitations. Provides richest experiences for resources like videos and images. For number 1 and number 2 is thumbs up. Number 3 and number 4, thumbs down. And number 5 is thumbs up. Okay, itong things to remember. Surveys enable you to gather data on a specific topic. Collected data or information from surveys can be analyzed, can be organized, and evaluated. Online surveys are done through the internet using online surveys. Next, creating an online survey form. So, gagawa tayo ng online survey form. At the end of this lesson, or module, the learner will be able to create an online survey form, disseminate an online survey form, and process online survey data. Then how to create and process a survey using Google Forms. Google Form is an online survey tool that provides fast way to get information for meetings and conferences. Google Forms feature unlimited survey and respondents. It allows answer and data to be automatically collected in Google spreadsheets. Images and videos can also be added. The survey may be embedded into emails or websites. Then to create an online survey using Google Forms, you must have Google accounts, Chrome web browser, and Google one-click form for web applications. Yan. So take note, we need a Gmail address. You can use your email or work email, like example TLE-ICT@gmail.com, to create Google account. Enter into your email address field. Then once you have created a Google account and logged in, you will see several options including the grid in the upper right hand corner, yung 3x3 grid. Click it to see all the Google tools. Use Google Drive to access forms. Then navigate to https://docs@google.com/form, then click blank. Google Form has a number of pre-made templates to choose from, and you can view them all by clicking more. But we will click the blank form for us to make our own survey form. So to create your first Google Form survey, click the arrow to the right of the Google Forms option to choose between opening a blank form or creating a form from a template. So we should click a blank form to create survey from blank form. The next, how to define Google Form settings. You are now at the main forms page. You will see two tabs at the top of the form. So ito yung nakikita nyo sa monitor is the forms page. One tab is still titled questions and the other is titled responses. So there's the questions and responses. Once you've selected the tab, access formatting options by clicking the more icon. It looks like the three vertical dots in the upper right corner of the screen. From the drop-down menu, select the setting icon. So yun yung setting icon. Then the presentation and the progress, show progress bar. The setting window has three tabs: general, presentation, and quizzes. For the purpose of this example, we'll show you to change the response setting. Click the center tab, presentation, to display the option. If your form is going to be 2 or more pages long, then click the box labeled show progress bar to show the respondent how long it will take them to fill out survey. You can define the other survey setting according to your needs by using the setting screen for either the question or response tab. Okay, how to name the Google Form survey. So yan, so from description, from the arrow, naka-encircle. So ita-type in doon, puto pudding survey. Bakit puto pudding survey? Kasi yun po yung ginawa nating project nung nakaraan, nung sailing. So kailangan nating mag-survey kung nagustuhan ba nila yung ating products. So how to add your first Google survey question? Click Untitled Question to add your question. Click the more icons. It looks like the 3 vertical dots in the lower right corner. Add a description if the question needs explaining. The down arrow to the right of the question brings up the question type drop-down menu. Then the types of question type drop-down menu appears below. So ayan. Here are the different types of question: short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop-down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, and the checkbox grid. So for short answer, this question types request very short text input from the user, such as their name or email address. Make a question by sliding the toggle button to the right next of the word required. In the lower right corner, a red asterisk appears next to the question in the survey to show that it is required. So, kailangan may open yung required para masagutan nila requirement or required na sagutin yung tanong. Then, paragraph type. This type of question requires a longer response such as of general comments. Ayan. Multiple choice. The Google form multiple choice type of question provides a list of answers and the user can select only one. Checks boxes. This is another multiple choice list, only this time the user can select more than one answer. Data validation specify the minimum or maximum or exact number of answers. So kagaya ng example, select at least 2 correct answers. Then drop down. This is a multiple choice style question presented in a form of drop down list. The user can only choose one answer and cannot add their own choice. So they have just to select one answer. Then linear scale asks the respondent to rank things on a scale of by default 1 to 5. The label for a scale 1 would be very unsatisfied and 5 would be very satisfied. Then multiple choice grid. A multiple choice grid allows the user to select predefined option for more than one choice. So we have here the multiple choice grid. Then create your survey form until done. So ito yon, untitled form. So click this to type your title. Then the description, click to type the form descriptions. Then untitled question to type the question. Then the 3 dots to drag or move the question. Then select the arrow down to select the type of question options. Then finishing up, once your survey is complete, you're now ready to share it. Click send icon on the upper right corner of the screen. It looks like a paper airplane. Then send form displays. So sending the survey form. Click the send button. You can send it via email, link or URL, embed in a website. Then you can also send via Google, Facebook or Twitter. Example of embed HTML dialog box. File name to send. Ayan.
Then finally, you want to define how will you store the responses. Click the response tab and click the 3 vertical dots on the top of the screen. The response tab will display. Click select response destination. The survey data is saved to a spreadsheet, so enter a relevant title, then click create. Google Forms, create a Google Sheets spreadsheet and links it to your survey. Check also that the response tab says accepting responses. If it does, your survey is live. So getting the responses, or is the example of getting the responses. Okay, so let us check. Correct the sequence. Arrange the step in creating online survey. Write numbers 1 to 8 in the space provided. So ano ba yung unang gagawin? Yung pangalawa, pangatlo hanggang 8. So here's the answer. 2, 1, 4, 3, 5, 6, 8, 7. So let us apply what you have learned. Create an online survey using Google Form about health and safety tips during pandemic time like COVID-19. Follow this given sample output layout in the box. Title, Healthy and Safety Tips During Pandemic. Direction, please answer all the question honestly. Email address, full name in caps lock, grade level, then section, questionnaires. Do you wear face mask all the time? How many times do you wash your hands? What are the different items to clean your hands? How to protect yourself from getting sick? What are the things to in protecting yourself and other forms and spread from the spread of COVID-19 or pandemic? Let us identify the following questions to answer in creating Google survey form. Multiple choice, paragraph, checkbox, linear scale, and short. Another. Form the words by replacing the numbers with the correct letters. Write the correct words on the blank. So the questions. Number 1, questionnaire, file name, responses, web browser, documents, blank template, quizzes, Google Forms, online survey, and email account. Our references, Technology and Livelihood Education 6, Alternative Delivery Mode, Quarter 1, Module 5, First Edition. Thank you very much for watching. This is Maestro Sunny signing off.
Ito na naman po tayo para sa isang aralin sa Information and Communication Technology 6, Quarter 1, Module 6. Pero bago po natin ipagpatuloy ang ating aralin sa araw na ito, huwag pong kalimutang mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aking YouTube channel, MSTV. Maraming salamat po. The content of this video lessons are based from Technology and Livelihood Education 6, Alternative Delivery Mode, Quarter 1, Module 6, First Edition 2020. The maker of this video do not represent nor claim ownership over them. This is only intended for teachers and learners to do the learning tasks easily in an online platform. So our lesson is all about the uses, functions, and formulas in an electronic spreadsheet tool to perform advanced calculations on numerical data. So at the end of this module, the learner will be able to enumerate the uses of and process involved in preparing a spreadsheet, use functions and formulas in an electronic spreadsheet to perform calculations on numerical data, and express appreciation for the uses of a spreadsheet. So this is the logo of the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. So before we will going further, let us first review the lesson we had last time by answering the pre-test. So all we have to do is to choose the letter of the correct answer. For number 1, it is like a filing system and a calculator. It is made up of grids where you can enter data and text. So what should be your answer? Number 2, it is a calculation that returns a result. Number 3, it is the inputs in functions. Letter A, arguments. Letter B, formula. Letter C, functions. And letter D, logical. For number 4, these are used whether arguments, text, or values are true or not depending on the set standard. For letter A, date and time. Letter B, logical. Letter C, lookup and references. And letter D, mathematical. For number 5, these are functions used when looking for an entry or value in the spreadsheet. Letter A, data and time. Letter B, logical. Letter C, lookup and references. And letter D, mathematical. For number 6, this is used to add 2 or more numbers together. Cell references are used in this formula. Letter A, average. Letter B, count. Letter C, length. And letter D, sum. Number 7, this is used to count the number of cells in a range that have numbers in them. Letter A, average. Letter B, count. Letter C, length. And letter D, sum. Number 8, what does the symbol stand for? So nakikita po yun doon. Letter A, multiplication. Letter B, division. Letter C, equal to. Or letter D, subtraction. Number 9, what does the symbol asterisk stand for in this spreadsheet? Letter A, multiplication. Letter B, division. Letter C, equals to. Or letter D, exponent. And number 10, what does the symbol slash stand for? A, multiplication. B, division. C, equal to. Or letter D, exponent. Okay, so you have already choose your answer. So let us see if they are correct. For number 1, it's letter D. Number 2, C. Number 3, A. Number 4, letter B. Number 5, letter C. Number 6, letter D. Number 7, letter B. Number 8, letter D. Number 9, letter A. And number 10, letter B. Okay, what's in? Do you know what Excel is? What are some of the things that you can actually do in an Excel program? Do you have any experience using Excel? Write your answers in this separate sheet of paper. Okay. So an electronic spreadsheet application program is designed to perform basic mathematical and arithmetic operations. MS Excel or Microsoft Excel is one example of commonly used computerized worksheets. It is widely used in accounting and financial applications, statistics, engineering calculations, and analyzing data. Spreadsheets such as Excel is like a filing system and a calculator. It is made up of grids where you can enter data and text. You can use spreadsheets in organizing data into columns, easy calculations, and edit data which record new data automatically, and in making graphs to analyze informations. So that is the example of an Excel spreadsheet. Functions are the calculations that return a result. To create and enter functions, always start with equal sign. Without it, Excel will not calculate a result. So, you should always start with an equal sign. Another, we have arguments are the inputs in functions. Arguments can be in a form of numbers, cell references, or text. So we can enter text. Okay, so what's new? How to open Microsoft Excel with guidance. So you have to open your Microsoft Excel with the guidance of a senior family member. It's either your brother or sister or your parents. So the first step is click on the start button. Yung picture ng Microsoft and Windows sa baba. Then in the search program and file type Excel. Then under Microsoft Office 2013 or whatever, 2013, 2016 or 2019, click on the Excel from the program results. Then the Microsoft Excel program will open. Then after opening, ito na po yung magpapakita from the Excel start screen. Locate and select blank workbook to access the Excel interface. Ayan, para makagawa tayo sa new form, kailangang iselect ang blank workbook. You can also click open or other workbooks to work on in an existing workbook. So you just have to click open another or other workbooks. So there are hundreds of functions found in Excel. All these can be accessed using either of the following methods. You can follow the procedures with adult supervision. First, click the Insert Function button, FX from the left side of the Formulas tab. Yan, mga Formulas tab sa taas. Then, select a function from one of the lists in the Insert Function dialog box. Then, click OK. So, you have to Insert Function dialog box. You have to select. Next, A function argument dialog box will appear that will automatically assist you to input numbers in your selected functions. This window indicates what each function does and the arguments that each function consider. So tuturuan niya tayo kung ano yung i-input. If it is numbers or symbols. Directly input numbers into the cells. Useful prompts showing the format of the function and the arguments that should be inserted will appear. You may also use the mouse to click desired ranges that you automatically be inserted or that you want to include in the function. Then the cell address will automatically be inserted in your functions. Once the number are typed in the dialog box will, then click OK. Excuse me. So that is another, the answers of the functions are shown in the cell. So magpapakita yung answer. Then what is it? MX Excel chart. What is a visual representation of data in worksheets of the spreadsheet program? It makes it easy to study and interpret data. So the plus sign is a symbol for operation or addition. Example equals A1 plus B2. What's the purpose? It adds the value of cells 1N, A1 and B2. Then thus means subtraction. Example A1 minus B2 means the purpose it subtracts the value of cell 1N from cell 1 to B2. Then asterisk, it is multiplication. So A1 times B2, the purpose is to multiply the values of cell A1 and B2. Then the slash is division. A1 divided by B2, it divides the value of cell 1 and B2. Another, there are different categories of functions, some of which are the following. First, mathematical. These include mathematical functions such as average, sum, and etc. Division, multiplication. So, nandyan pong example sa ating monitor. Isa sum equals, then input sum, then highlight kung alin po yung gusto mong i-add. Then, magpapakita po yung sagot sa cell. Ayan. Then another, data, date and time. These are concerned with the date and time such as date value that converts dates written in text to numbers or logical. So ayan din. From date as text to date value. Another, we have logical functions. These are used whether arguments, text, or values are true or not depending on the set standard. Lookup and references. These are functions used when looking for an entry or value in the spreadsheets. Ayan, if logical, test value, if true, value, if false. So mga yan mga functions. Check whether the condition is met and returns one value if true and another value if false. sa inyong mga logical functions. Another, lookup and references. These are functions used when looking for an entry or value in the spreadsheet. So, yun example natin sa monitor. These functions are used when looking for an entry or value in the spreadsheet. Okay, sum. This is used to add two or more numbers together. Cell references are used in this formula. Separate numbers or cell references by commas when it automatically are added. Then average. This is used to calculate average for a series of numbers. For example, average of cell A1 to A10. So, i-average na po yon. The next, count. It is used to count the number of cells in a range that have numbers in them. For instance, if there are 5 cells that contain numbers in A1, cell A1 to A15, then the result is 5. Example equals count A1 to A15. This is also used to count the number of cells that have numbers and or any other characters in them. It works with all type of data types. Then len. This is used to return the length or a string or an entry. For example, len entrepreneurship is 16. Formulas are combination of functions, operations, and operands and operators. These are used when you manually calculating. For example, you could put your hanging organizer budget into a formula like this. Remaining cost, total of materials, minus labor. Input the formula in the Excel. 82 minus 30, then press enter. The answer is 52, which are the remaining costs for your hanging organizer project. Then what's more? Create an Excel file for the expenses below. So for this activity, we'll need to review the activities you did in the previous lesson. Again, this activity needs guidance of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Using the formulas and functions discussed, calculate the following. Sum total cost of ingredients. Number 2, count the total numbers of material used. So, ayan. Ito po ang ating example. So, item bo. So, allowance is 700. Then, ito total yung unit costs. Okay, for the answer for letter A, it is 225. For letter B, 140. For letter C is 60. For letter D is 20. For letter E, 97.50. Total expenses is 542.50. Then balance, so that is 700 minus 542.50 is 157.50. So that is the total expenses is 542.50 and the balance expense is 157.50. Okay, another, compute the total sales of a fast food store using MS Excel. So these are the sales for the first quarter. So January, February, March. So for January, 59,000. For February, 37,000. And for March, 70,000. Then total using MS Excel. So you have to input the data in the MS Excel spreadsheet. Then just key in the formulas so that you will get the total sales or the sum of the total sales for the first quarter. Okay, so let us see. So for letter A, that is 166,000. For letter B, 209,000. For letter C, 120,000. For letter D, 261,000. And for letter E, 149,000. Okay, things to remember: the electronic spreadsheet software is used to create and produce calculated data needed by individuals and businesses. The spreadsheet is designed with functions and formula that will make calculating numerical data easier and convenient for you. An Excel function always begins with an equal sign. Formulas, on the other hand, are used like when you are manually calculating. Okay, so for the assessment, write true on the line if the statement is correct and false if it is not. So the count is used to calculate the numbers of cells in a range that have numbers in them. So what's that? Is it true or false? Number 2, there are only 4 functions in the MS Excel. Is that true? The len formula counts the number of characters in a cell. Functions are a combination of functions, operands, and operators. Number 5, average is used to add 2 or more numbers together. Number 6, formulas always start with equal sign. 7, without an equal sign, Excel will not calculate a result. Then number 8, an electronic spreadsheet application program is designed to perform mathematical and arithmetic operations. Number 9, the symbol asterisk multiplies the value of the cell. And number 10, logical are functions used when looking for any entry or value in the spreadsheet. So do you already write your answer? So let us see. So for number 1, true. For number 2, false. 3, false. 4, false. 5, false. Number 6, true. 7, true. 8, true. 9, true. And 10 is false. So our references: livelihood education, ICT 6, first quarter, module 6, first edition 2020. Then we have also Progress Through Technology and Livelihood Education by Remedios Pantique and Joselito Pangilinan. And we have here other resources, online resources, or online references. We have also Google search. Thank you very much for watching and listening.